There's a couple of things. Now it's so funny. I have such strong memories about these things. I know the very first pair of DG2 virtual stretch I bought. I know exactly the first tank I bought, the easy tanks. And I know the first Skort I bought. And I would say, Sam, it had to have been probably 2 years ago. I bought a black one, I bought a white one. My friends loved it so much, they went online and bought it. More people wanted it, but it had been sold out forever. Why do I love a Skort? Number one, it's got the built-in shorts. You don't have to worry about any business showing. It's very comfortable, easy. You can sit, play with the grandkids, whatever you're doing. Number two, why is this the best? Because this material is, I literally could stretch this from here to tomorrow. It's just so stretchy and so comfortable. But they've taken it and they've elevated it. Love the pockets. Mine have pockets on the original ones I bought. We now have this cute little grommet detail on the bottom, which I thought was a cute little addition. But Sam, I want you to start first and foremost with how unbelievably comfortable this fabric is.
So this is super stretch, and this is what Suzanne was talking about at the beginning of the hour. It looks like denim, but it's actually a knit. And this knit is loomed exclusively for DG2 in Italy, and then it gets sent to our factory, and we create a bunch of stuff out of super stretch. And it's, of the new fabrics we've launched over the last 4 years since I started with the brand, 4 years and change, this is the #1 most loved and highest customer rated new fabric we've launched. So super stretch is not only unbelievably kind of fooling you into thinking you're looking at a real denim fabric and a real denim skirt, but this has 16% spandex, and you could not put 16% spandex in real denim. It would like disintegrate, right? It would slide off your body. But we can do that in a knit fabric. So that's what's so revolutionary about this. And this is the same Skort suits that you bought, the same silhouette, right? The same length. You have 2 different lengths to choose from. And these grommets are really cute, but they don't see through. We didn't do like a punch through, so the grommets will not expose anything. You won't see any skin. They're really there as jewelry for the bottom of the Skort. Now this also just launched a couple of days ago, and it is so soft. You pull it on, you have total modesty because the shorts. What Suzanne was talking about, you could stretch it. You could do your bicep exercises with these, right? That's how stretchy this is. Lord knows I need to do some of that. But what you're going to love about this, ladies, is how soft and incredible it is. You can golf in these. You can play pickleball in these. You can play tennis in these. Go on amusement park rides. Go on a road trip. Sit on a plane. You are 100% modest. We have a lot of our customers that actually bought these to golf in because they're so practical, and they're way less expensive than going to the pro shop and buying like one of the Skorts and those technical fabrics at the pro shop. You throw this in the washer dryer, you can't destroy it. The fabric on the inside that creates the short is so soft, it's like pajamas up against your skin. So this is
and
kind of like
Sam, you know something else about the little short that's inside? It doesn't grab. There's no grabby to it whatsoever. No. It's really comfortable. You have room with it. Super soft. They've even, this is because a Skort can be difficult. They even decided on the inside or the crotchy area to give you enough. I don't know how to describe it well, but it's nothing.
The rise,
thank you. The rise is really, really comfortable. So you don't, because a lot of times the Skorts, you're like, you put them on, you're like, oh, the skirt's cute, but the Skorty part's like a little owie.
Right.
The rise is literally perfect. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the girls are laughing. They're like, yeah. So anyway, we have the black, or excuse me, we have the mid-tone and we have the gray. Girls, I really, 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 really hope you'll get it. You wear it to death. In fact, I started a little pile for this vacation I'm going on, and both my black and white Skort are in the pile. And you know, if you're taking something on vacation, and I'm going like 10 days with a little suitcase, a carry-on, you're gonna take your absolute favorite go-to pieces, and I'm taking both colors. It's cooler, it's sort of, I think it's dressier than wearing a short, a traditional short, right, or a short. I think it just gives you a more girlish feeling, but you have the comfort and the modesty of having shorts on. So to me, it's really the best of all worlds. I love it, I truly do. So please try it. I do not think you'll be disappointed. If you're a denim girl, we've got the mid-tone. I think the gray's a great alternative. Love to see this white blouse, little white t-shirt, little cami would look cute. Wear it back to your jacket, which we do have coming up in just a second. If you want to do an outfitted look, that's pretty marvelous as well. But if you've never tried a Skort, or maybe you did 100 years ago and you want to see a new modern real woman's version, please go ahead and invest in this. With Flex, it's $11.49 to get it home. Again, I think you're going to absolutely go crazy. The inseam is 3 inches on both the petite and the average. The skirt length is 17 inches on the petite and 18 inches on the average. I will tell you, The skinniest thing on my body are my legs and my wrist. So I went with the petite, and I went with my normal size, although you can easily size down because the stretch is amazing. But I went with the petite because I wanted to show off a little more gam. I gotta be honest, Sam.
Yeah, you know, you decide how you want to do it. It will be above the knee for almost everyone, depending on how long your legs are, but that's kind of how it's designed. If we made it to the knee, Suze, it becomes a pencil skirt. So this is a true skort length, you know, just so you guys know. We didn't design it to, it's not a mini. The mini is shorter than this, and it's not a pencil, so it's right in between. And this is the same length. If you purchase a skort from us, you've bought this length from us before, so you can shop very confidently. And by the way, we've had this as a today's special. We've had it as a weekly deal drop. It is always a runaway hit, and we've only done them in this super stretch fabric. So you guys are going to lose your minds. This literally, if I were to get the camera super close, you think you're looking at denim. You're not looking at denim. You're looking at a knit fabric, and it feels unbelievably soft. It is also cotton rich. 16% spandex means you have stretch and stretch for days, and you're going to feel really good wearing this because during the day, you rock it with sneakers, you run around, you do your jam if you're in Croatia with Suzanne, and then at night, you put on a cute shoe and change your top, and you go out for drinks and dinner and feel like $1,000,000 bucks. So this is really fashion and function in a very serious sense of the word, and so comfortable, you're not gonna wanna wear any other fabric.
Yeah, and I really hope you guys treat yourself to it, because it's just, it's a go-to piece. And you know, for me, it's $59.95 to me, because if I know I'm gonna wear something a ton, I'm okay with like, okay, $59, I can do that, because you constantly will reach for this. I truly promise you that. I know, you know, we've got a lot of great things here at HSN, but this is another one of my absolute faves. And it's rare that we do it, by the way. He mentioned we did it today's special. I think that's one, actually, Sam, I think 2 years ago